guys, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my second video in my hashtag Back to School with Shelby series, and I thought today would be a good time to give you some advice for going back to school and just how to save money, especially for my college kids out there, or even if you're in high school, junior high, anything, it doesn't really matter. Just pretty much, especially when you don't have a real job yet, it's pretty hard to save money and budget your money. So I thought that today would be a great time to do this video for you guys as we all go back to school, and just to keep some tips in mind, tell you guys some things that help me with saving money and budgeting and being able to do really cool things while still being on a pretty strict budget. So especially because I am, like I said, I am in college and I don't have a job. I kind of get income every once in a while. I'm just going to tell you how I budget my money and tips and tricks to help me expand that money and have it last longer. Just want to let you guys know, I'm going to mention a lot of different websites and apps and different things like that in this video. I'm not sponsored by any of them. I just wanted to put that out there. Anything that I mention, I'll be sure to leave all the links to everything as much as possible down below. So be sure to check out that description box because it's going to be very helpful. Okay, so my first tip to having a budget is obviously you have to make a budget. Now, these can be pretty detailed, but also it could take like 2 seconds. An app that I really like to use for this is called Quicken, and it does cost money. I don't remember exactly how much it costs. The really cool thing is that you pretty much go on there and you put in all your information, like your bank account information, credit cards, anything like that you have, and it connects everything to the program. I have the application on my computer, and then it also syncs to my phone, which is really nice because it helps me keep on track even while I'm away from my computer and different things like that. The thing that I also really love about this, I love how inside of the app you can categorize things. So let's say I went to Wendy's and I spent $10. You put that under food, and then it saves all of your food together. And then let's just say like my subscription boxes, like Ipsy, Birchbox, it saves all of those under a separate category. So then once you have everything together, it shows you then a pie chart with a bunch of different colors representing the different categories of how you're spending your money and where it's going. So then you can downsize per category how much you need to, and different things like that. So it really helps break down where you're spending your money, which is super crucial, especially when you want to cut down. A super easy way to cut down on your spending, especially if you're like me and you love buying things and you're pretty much addicted to buying things, is going on a no-buy. And no-buys can be really difficult sometimes, but they work so well and they really help you not spend money, because hence no-buy. Right now, I am on a no-buy of firstly Bath & Body Works, and secondly, I am also on a no-buy right now with makeup due to the fact that I don't need any more at this very moment. My favorite time of the year is Christmas time, obviously. I am hoping to save all of my makeup money for then, when all of the really cool palettes come out and different things like that, because I don't need anything. Like, I really don't, especially with Bath & Body Works. My goal is to wait till the semi-annual sale, unless I need candles, because that's the only thing that I could possibly need. And like I said, no-buys are very difficult. It's the quickest way to save the most money, honestly. Another huge thing going along with making a budget is going month by month and kind of forecasting, like making a plan of how much you're planning on spending that month as well. I know in certain months it's going to be more of a spending month than other months. I know it was a while back, but in May it was a big spending month for me because there was Mother's Day, Adam's birthday all in one. So it was a big spending month for me. February was also a big spending month because Valentine's Day, my brother's birthday, my mom's birthday, and my dad's birthday were all in February. And then in March, my birthday was. So you just have to kind of forecast when you are going to be spending. Like, I know that in October, Adam and I are planning on taking a trip to San Diego to go watch the Chargers-Steelers game because he's a huge Steelers fan. I know that I am going to be spending X amount of money on, we already bought the tickets, so that's taken care of. We are buying a city pass for there, so that's another $100. And so you just have to figure out when you're going to be spending stuff, and also figure out when you can afford to do these things and try to space things out. So we're going to be going to San Diego in October, and then in end of December, beginning of the year, we're going to be going to San Francisco for our anniversary and also / Christmas. You just have to learn how to space things out and be careful with your spending. We just did a huge purchase with the tickets to the game. And then so next month we are going to buy the passes, so that way everything's already taken care of. In October we have to do the hotel, and then we also soon have to buy the plane tickets to go to San Francisco. So there's just so many things that go, especially when you're planning a trip. As long as you can space things out, buy things when you can, that will make the most sense and help you save a lot of money as well. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys a couple of the other apps that I use constantly to help me save money as well. My first one, everyone pretty much knows about this. It's called Ebates, and pretty much it is an incentive to buy things online versus in stores. They have pretty much every different kind of store that you could ever imagine. They have a website and they have an app as well, so that's very, very nice. Pretty much you click on the store that you're going to go to, and then it automatically says you get 2% cash back. Every place has different amounts of cash back that you can earn, and then so four times a year they send you a what they call My Big Fat Payment. And so you accumulate money through cashback throughout the quarter. And then when the quarter happens, you can either have a check mailed to you in the mail, or you can have it directly into your PayPal account, which I do because it's the easiest thing. It just goes direct deposit to your PayPal, which is super, super nice. I love Ebates. I just got my first check, and all the time they have like triple cash back, where you could get 6% cash back and all these different things like that. So going along with that, PayPal is also an amazing, amazing app. I love it because they have, for most places, they have a option where you can pay after delivery or around there, where it will give you around a certain amount of time to be able to pay that off. For instance, it might give you like 14 days after you buy the item to then pay for it, which is really, really cool because you technically shouldn't do this. I'm not advising this, but if you don't have the money to buy something at the end of the month until the next month happens, but you really need to get that thing, you can buy it then, and just make sure you have the pay after delivery option on, and then you won't have to pay for it until around 14 days after you bought the item, which is really, really nice, but you got to be careful with it. It's really, really cool because I have my bank account linked to my PayPal, so anytime money comes in through there, it goes straight to my PayPal, and then I go and I transfer it into my checking account. The next app that I want to talk about is Vinted, and you guys also might have heard of this app before. A lot of YouTubers, it's been getting pretty popular. It's pretty much an app where girls go on there and they try to sell their slightly used clothes for a way cheaper price. And I really, really like it because they have been really, really good now where you can just type in a name of a store, not even an item, like Brandy Melville, and you can go on there and search through all the stuff. People that are on there are super, super nice girls. Get stuff for so cheap on there. I bought Converse on there, and Converse are usually like $50, $60, and I got them for $10. The only thing that kind of stinks is you have to pay for shipping, which can get pricey, but honestly, it still ends up being way cheaper than buying stuff brand new from the store. An awesome, awesome thing to save money. Going along with saving money as well, I have talked about this app over and over and over. Wish is an amazing, amazing app, and it's also a website as well. Pretty much, I buy so many things off of here. I get a lot of my necklaces off of here. They have shirts, pretty much anything you can imagine. I buy a lot of my bathing suits off of here. It's completely trustworthy. It's awesome. And you connect my PayPal through this app. So it just goes to my PayPal, not my credit card itself, which is really, really nice. There's stuff on here that's crazy cheap. Like, for example, I buy my swimsuits off of here for like $10. And they're really, really good quality. You just have to search. It takes a while to find stuff. Just look at the reviews and you'll be good. As long as the reviews are good, everything pretty much on there comes from China. So it does take a little bit longer to get to you. It's definitely, definitely worth it because you save so much money using that app. The next thing that I want to talk about is Amazon Prime. And I know what you're thinking. Amazon Prime does cost a good amount of money. It's $100 a year, but it's $100 a year. Are a college student, they have this thing called Amazon Prime Student. Pretty much, as long as you're a college student, I think I said that like 5 times, you'd put in your college email, student email, and it allows you to have a huge free trial of Amazon Prime. I think it's around 6 months or something, but I feel like I've had it for longer and I still haven't had to pay. They just keep adding stuff to Amazon Prime, which is the coolest thing ever. I know you get free 2-day shipping. They have a bunch of movies that you can sync instantly through Amazon Prime onto your computer, and if you have like a Chromecast thing that plugs into your TV, you can put it on your TV, all for free. I know you can sync Kindle books on there, but I don't have a Kindle, so that doesn't really help me, but they have a bunch of different perks that are very, very useful. Most of the time, depending on what you get, you can get stuff for a lot cheaper on there. Like, I just bought some school supplies off of there. You have to be careful and do your research. This is another tip. You have to do your research when buying stuff. Sometimes Amazon will get you, and it'll be super, super a lot cheaper to just go in to Target and get it there instead. Also gotta be careful because sometimes you can get free shipping online through like Target or different things like that, and then you can have your Ebates and still get cash back, because that's the only thing that stinks is you can't get the Ebates when you buy stuff in store, which I wish, but you can't. You gotta look out for free shipping and stuff like that. But back to the Amazon Prime. It's very, very useful. I have used it so many times, especially if you need something right away. Free 2-day shipping is amazing. And the last 2 apps that I really want to talk about today are ones that you've probably heard of like 1,000 times, but I just want to tell you guys, Groupon and Living Social pretty much do the exact same thing and work the same way. With Groupon, you have to be careful because you can go a little bit crazy. They have stuff on there for super, super cheap. I just bought a curling set and it came with 1 main wand and 2 extra wands. And then it came with a straightener as well, and I paid $30 for it, and it said the original price was over $200. So, I mean, I never know for sure when the prices are legit. Sometimes they knock up the prices a lot more than needed or realistic, but honestly, most of the time you're getting at least half off of a lot of things. Like, I just saw this morning you could get tickets to the opening game for USC, which is coming in a couple of weeks. You could get that for half off, which is amazing. Sadly, I can't go because I'll be in Palm Springs. That is just crazy. And Groupon, I know, always has discounted tickets to Angel games, fair tickets, pretty much anything that you can think of, they have it. And what I also think is really cool is you can search for places, all these things that are around you, even for restaurants, which is awesome. But you can also have the option to type in any city, anywhere. Check out the Groupons that they have around there. They also have Groupons for hotels. I still haven't done that yet because it kind of seems a little sketchy to me, but I am thinking about doing a little bit more research on that and then possibly doing that, because as long as you look up the reviews for everything and you look up the reviews for the hotel and everything seems legit, you might as well save the money. You can pretty much buy anything off of there. Like I said, you just got to be careful because you can go a little bit crazy. So yeah, guys, I know there's a lot more things that I missed that definitely are useful. So if you guys have any more money saving advice or you have a recommendation for an app that we could use, let us know down below and let's start a conversation. So that way, because I know I missed a lot of stuff. There's just so much stuff. We'd be sitting here for hours. So definitely comment down below your best money saving advice and app. Also, let me know any video ideas that you guys want me to do. I'm so excited to be doing my back to school videos. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys!